What up, bro?
Whack!
Man, all these niggas is telling. Man, this motherfucking KVD trial. Hey, but I've been telling niggas, I said, when this trial kick, we're going to see a bunch of niggas telling, boy. This why I am glad at a very young age of 22, when I paroled, I made a decision to get the fuck out the streets.
Whack, I ain't gonna lie, there's more people even telling the dirt. This dirt case, the dirt case is something.
I told you that. Y'all told me, niggas was telling me, yo, Whack, you a hate, not you. You a hater. I said, hey, bro, listen to me. Let me tell you something. These niggas is young. They're 25, 26, right? Here go the difference, Zach. I started doing time at 12. So by the time I got a certain age, I was a seasoned vet. I was used to it. You can't take a motherfucker who ain't never did no time, right? Mm-hmm. And then they 25 and they get cracked. And then they get up under a light and then white folks telling them, you looking at more years than you already been living. See, everything's cool on the jet when it's 50 of y'all, the bitches is around, the drugs is flowing you in the studio. Everybody gangster till it's time to play gangster. See, it's only time to play gangster when you got to do some gangster shit. When it's 8 niggas outside and you got to go outside. Or you sitting up there under that motherfucking lamp and they telling you they going to give you 10 years for something you know you didn't do and your mans did and you don't say nothing. Ain't none of these niggas no gangsters. This is why I violate every rule that they say I ain't supposed. When you call me about 6'9", let's do it. Because, see, at the end of the day, when they violate it, when it really count, when niggas is getting stretched and told on, they make up excuses. They make up excuses for why a nigga did it. It's an excuse for why Thug said what he did. It's an excuse for why Pee Wee Roscoe rat ass, and you heard me call him a rat right on your show, right? It's excuses for all these niggas, right? But when Wack want to go sit down, right, and have a conversation to educate the youth, it's a problem. And then 5 years later, what they doing? 6ix9ine. Could I get an interview? Big Banks and all the rest of these niggas. You niggas is following the leader, nigga. I'm the guy. I'm the nigga that had the nuts and the heart big enough. I'm the nigga that had the nuts and the heart big enough to say, fuck you niggas, I'm going to pave my own road. It's real shit.
Hey, wait. I want to talk about that, but I gotta just bring this up. Listen, I don't know if you've been watching the stream. I somehow got my hand on a very special record. It was a game.
Which one?
And
hey,
Drake.
yo, you're locked in with Waking Up TV.
You talking about the one that's going on this album now? Or
Yeah. Yeah, I just ran that shit.
Mean, you know,
I talked to Chuck. Hey, well, everybody, they're talking about it online already. I wanted to get some clarification from you because he's saying a lot on the record.
I think it's a statement. I think it's a statement overall that he led with that as a single. It's the same statement he made when he was at the Verses, right? And you know, I think he, you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real. You know, a few of us understand it because some of us follow the leader and some of us are the leader. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the nigga's a wolf. He gonna do what he do, and whatever come with it, come with it. You know, and I can respect it because I'm the same way.
Wack, one question. If there is a class trip to Compton, could I come and be in the video, please? I want to. Is it possible that this could be shot in Compton? I don't know. Can I be in the video?
You know what? Hey, listen.
I'm getting some red dickies. That's what the chat said.
Hey, it's so far out there in the water. The only place he could shoot it is in Compton.
Oh shit!
because if he shoot it anywhere outside of that, you got to remember when Drake came to Compton to shoot 100 back in 2015. It was just nigga bringing Drake to Compton. That's all it was. It wasn't like no malice. Now it's kind of like it's a different thing because it's like what niggas is saying what they was mad about. You know what I'm saying and shit like that. So
it don't look like he's sparing nobody feelings though. It seems, but it don't seem like he kicking off beef either. It seems like if niggas gonna be mad, niggas gonna be mad. But he's just doing him.
He always been like that though. When has he not been like that? Nigga, if you mad about it, you're gonna be mad about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say, you called me, you said, hey, Wack, me and 6ix9ine talking. We seeing the chatter on the internet, And if we start dropping these clips, bro, they gonna murder you. What I tell you?
You said put that shit out.
Put that shit out. I don't give a fuck about these niggas, man. I don't give a fuck about. See, it's one thing. We all human beings. You know what the cemetery is full of?
Who?
A bunch of tough niggas.
Oh shit.
A bunch of gangster niggas. Now, you know what the world has a limited number of?
What?
Intelligent niggas.
Yeah. That's true.
Niggas that know, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm glad it's going back to life being normalized. I'm glad it's going back to the square ass streamer got the voice and not the nigga with the fake story, because he could do more push-ups because he didn't learn how to read and write in school, so he ended up in jail or in the cell all day where he just got strong all day, with a dude that's on the streets who studied and applied himself. He's frowned upon as a zero, and this other nigga that ain't been to the dentist in his life and can't read or write is given the clout. It's going back to where it's supposed to be. And fuck them.
Hey, I will say, shout out to Game. I see he's coming with that shit. He gave me a preview of some other songs. Them shits are sounding good, Wack. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, Wack, let me ask you a question.
Game's in his. I'm glad he ain't do too much talking on social media. He came with
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Where you think his instruction came from? You want me to send you the text blast?
Oh shit. Okay. I thought you first was saying, nah, just avoid everything. I thought you were kind of saying tuck your tail.
No, I ain't never gonna say that. That ain't what's gonna happen. He did what he was supposed to do when he allowed me and Top Dog to do what we did, right? Which didn't never say nothing. I told him, I said, look, bro, I've been out. He said, Wack, I get what you've been doing the last couple years. He said, at first I was a little confused. I said, yeah, the table set. Act, Vlad, no jumper. I said, through Act and Drake, you gonna get Aiden, right? This ain't about a radio thing. This about who the people was listening to thing. I said, it's already, the table is set. Now you gotta ask yourself, who's a nigga that sacrificed his so-called reputation and went out there in the water to shake hands with these people that they say ain't gangster and ain't this and ain't relevant?
You broke the mold, Wack.
There it goes. So, it is what motherfuckers say what they want. I'm going to stay ahead of the trend. I'm going to keep the right friends, and I'm going to conduct very good business. We ain't into breaking the law. We ain't into getting it the wrong way. But at the end of the day, we ain't into being told what to do either, my nigga, because the niggas who was supposed to be those niggas is all over there, act broke, fucked up. Have you paid attention to Instagram? It's more niggas with no teeth in their mouth than teeth in their mouth, bro.
You're locked in with Waking Up TV.
So now I'm asking myself, what bitches is fucking with these niggas? Like, you hear what I'm saying?
Nah, you're right. Wack, I gotta ask you this question. Is the game prepared for any fallout? Let's say someone responds, somebody publicly says, you know what, that shit's whack, or yo, I can't believe y'all still fucking with that nigga Drake. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro,
is he prepared to either respond lyrically?
Game never did not fuck with Drake, right? And secondly, I think everybody want to know, Game is the last niggas on everybody's bucket list that you want to go fucking with, talking about let's have a rap battle. I think everybody know that nigga will rap. That nigga, hey, listen, do you know Game got over 5,000 songs on the drive that never came out? Do you know this nigga records close to 200 to 300 songs every time he puts together an album? You don't want to go over there playing with that nigga. Man, that nigga will rap 20. If that nigga Game did a rap stream, nigga, that nigga make millions of dollars because he will rap all day. He ain't got no Ghost Riders. He ain't got none of that shit going on. That nigga got that iPhone on that notes page with the beats going, and he going in there laying this shit. Hook at a time, verse at a time. So, end of the day, he don't give a fuck about none of that. Damn. You ever seen Tyson fear getting in the ring with any man?
Now, you're right about that one.
You ever seen the devil fear attacking any soul?
You're right about
that. That's what you fucking with.
Hey, Wack, I ain't gonna lie. I knew the game was smart because I know right now T-Rel, AD, DJ had it on. They're seething. Listen, Big Act just did the premiere on that. Big Act did the premiere. You know what I mean? It's all good. And on the hook, Drake is on it. So you know,
Drake's on. You see, I told you what it was. You know what I mean? So you know, I missed out on an unfortunate situation. Blueface was supposed to be on a very prominent song, but the night we was going over there, Nevaeh, his baby mama went to labor.
Oh,
so
okay.
That kind of let me know Blueface got a heart, cause I've been seeing how he been handling her, but the fact that he, you know, went to the hospital and stayed, I said, all right, he cares. So it's something there.
Wax, stop it. That nigga showed up to get his stream numbers up, bro. Yo, that nigga Blueface is heartless. That nigga is heartless.
Blueface, we got there on the 17th at about 9 or 10 o'clock. We pulled up at the same time. The nigga never left. He didn't leave until after she had the baby and she requested a specific thing to eat. And Uber Eats didn't deliver that, and he left and went to get that. He never left. The nigga stayed in the room, slept in the room, all that. He never left.
Did he cry? I hear some people cry at childbirth, like, you know.
No, he was very appreciative. You know what I mean? The nigga never left, though. That's how I know. He never left the bedside. He never left. He slept in the bed with her. The nurses had to come tell his big ass to get the fuck out of her bed.
Damn. So it looked like he's in love with this one. This one might be the one.
I mean, I'm going to be real. Shit, I think the one for him is whoever the one is. You know, shit. If you smart, you just call yourself the one, because if you label yourself the 2 to 3 to 4, then you just gonna be in line. So, you know, one thing about it, he don't do no lying. He tell them the truth.
Well, we waiting for him to go back to what's the one called? Jaden? She fucked the security, but so what? Come on, you know, things happen. It's a mistake.
Well, not the security. He was the rover. You know, he was the rover guy, bags and shit. That's what was kind of bad about it. If you get a security,
is that
some pussy.
look,
If you get a security some pussy, you can say, okay, maybe he was kind of into his muscles, or he's a strong guy, or he's the guy keep us safe. But when you fuck with the rover, it's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the rover?
The rover, you know, the guy carry the bags and shit like that.
You're lying, Wax. Stop.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, dude been around. He been there for a few days and put a little work in, but she fucking with the help. You know, I don't know. You know, Blue don't care. He'll go over there just to hit you, just to say he can, and don't feel nothing about it, right? So, you know, ain't no telling. But I do know this.
What?
We got a marathon coming. We bringing it back. Nothing but content / kick. Blue Girls Club. We got a 15-day marathon finna kick off via kick on Blueface motherfucking stream. We about to go crazy, so y'all stay tuned. I don't know how he gonna choose the women, but it's about to go crazy. 24/7 stream is going up. Shout out to my man Grand. Shout out to the whole academics team.
Now. Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Grant. And see, niggas want to know, yo, Wack, why you fuck with these niggas? Because they fuck with me. When I call for assistance, they open the door for me when they don't have to.
Come on, man. Hey, listen. You know, we like seeing our brothers eat, man. Everybody got to eat, man. And from what I heard,
hey, listen,
this is going to be some lovely...
Oh boy, we eating.
Yes, there you go. And by the way, shout out to R&B. You said she produced the baby shower. That looked pretty good.
She did that whole thing, A to Z, bro. It's 7 days. It's 7
Hey, yo, you're locked in with Waking Up TV.
7 days. Bro, I don't know how she pulled that shit off.
That was pretty good. I can't lie. It looked really, because usually when I'm like looking at Blueface stuff, like Blueface is ghetto to me. You know what I mean? But that really looked upper class. That was kind of dope.
Look, I provided one thing. We was in a $65 million mansion, 30,000 square foot, 14 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms. That's all I provided was all the aesthetics, all the shit you saw was there. And let me tell you what was so crazy.
What?
Guess who was sleeping in the back guest house? Sky Storage.
Oh, what?
Sky Storage.
I didn't see him on camera. Was he on camera?
Now his son was there. He was asleep. That nigga had a long night. He was asleep. His son, Little Storch was there.
Little
Storch, the Torch was there.
Is Scott Storch still cooking up them beats?
Hell yeah, he cooking up his beat, but his son is a monster. Yeah, he's cooking them up. Cooking them up. You know, Scott's do a lot of work in the U.S. and outside the U.S., man. You have a Russian diplomat pay shots $5 million to produce an album on his daughter. So you tell me, are you gassed up to be contracted by Universal to do 5 songs and go get this $5 million? You know what I'm saying? For an album in a whole nother region. So, you know, a lot of people don't understand this money being made 50,000 ways, you know, outside of the standard shit. Like you act, you a motherfucker. You act? Oh, man, I was about 50% right about you. But act, listen to me. Nigga, you ain't playing over there. Nigga, you ain't even got a bag. You got a vault. You ain't fucking around, act. Man, I had a meeting with a couple people, and I'm just sitting there, listen, I don't want to estimate you, but I'm like, God damn, bro ain't playing.
Everybody gotta eat, Wack, you know? You see on this side, everybody gotta eat, man. Everybody gotta eat, bro. Man. Everybody gotta eat, man.
That, bro. Listen, I'm looking at closing something real big with Blueface.
Yeah.
Or the fight that people ain't anticipating. If I close it, you're gonna be the first to let know so you can announce it.
All right, bet.
All right, love.
All right, peace.